Hey, what's up? Iron Tamer Dave Whitley here. A few days ago, posted a video of myself training doing some one-arm kettlebell presses and had some comments asking, could you tell me more about this particular technique that you're using? Because it's a technique that I haven't really done much. I've only started practicing it in the past few months. And throughout the years, I've done kettlebell presses with the weight rack sort of in front. Elbow sort of describes a semicircle, almost like a reverse pec deck into the lockout. And that's the way I one arm press. And that's great. It's totally valid. I love it. It's a fantastic movement. Lends itself to training for double kettlebell presses as well. Fantastic thing. There's a continuum that exists between that and the bent press, and I wanted to play inside that continuum a little bit. Saw a video a while back of Paul Anderson doing 2 reps with a 300-pound barbell, or like a giant dumbbell. It was big. You can look on YouTube. You can find it. It's stunning to watch. But it was this very much side press lean type thing that he did. And if you watch Paul McElroy, who's an absolute genius, he has a technique where it's very similar to that. He leans away from it, and both Paul and his students and clients do some phenomenal pressing. And Paul's actually helping me with this. I've been studying his stuff. You know, have been an Amazing 12 coach since the inception, way back 10 years ago or something. And I've always been a fan of Paul's work, but I've been studying both his programming and his technique, and he's actually been helping me dial in this experiment that I'm doing here. And so I'm sort of mimicking that and finding my groove that fits my body for this particular style, which is what my late friend Bud Jeffries would call the natural press. So I'm playing around in this natural press realm. And the difference between the sort of front rack position, if we're standing on a clock face and I'm facing 12 o'clock in this kind of traditional hard style rack, the elbow would be at about 230 on the clock face. In this style that I'm doing now, I'm gonna call it the Paul press, because Paul Anderson and Paul McElroy. Why not? The Paul press. The elbow is out to the side, so it would be at 3 o'clock. I said 2:30 earlier, I meant 1:30. So it's this forward diagonal. This is straight out to the side. And if you look, the hand, elbow, hip, and foot all form a straight line of a skeletal column. So we're stacking the bones that way. Both legs remain straight, and there's no leg drive that way, and there's a minimal amount of pushing the hip over. The momentum, if there is any, is generated from this sideways lean. So it's this really interesting thing that I saw, decided I wanted to play with, and I've been doing it enough that I feel comfortable talking about it. I don't even think that I'm competent at it yet. Definitely not extremely proficient or masterful at it, but I'm comfortable enough with it and can see it in my mind enough that I feel good about talking about it. So I'm going to show you, I'm actually doing the workout right now. I'm going to show you a working set so that you can see what it looks like. So, interesting technique. I think that if I spend enough time and enough attention playing with it, I'm going to be able to do something pretty interesting, pretty fun. And if not, then I learned, right? So that's kind of the quick overview of it. If you have questions about it, reach out to me. Direct message, if you've seen us on social, you can email me, irontamer@gmail.com, send a carrier pigeon, whatever. Just if you want to know about it, holler at me.